That's a good one. Alright, let it begin. Shit, I didn't see the goals for this week. Damn, the Jags are 1-7.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Jaguars coming in at 1-7, going up against the Texans, who come in at 8-0. With that, let's send you upstate to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. We're standing by our two men who will call the action. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Larry, with a side of fans splashing in pools behind the end zone, we can only be in one place. That's Everbank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
I don't care how many accolades you had in college. There's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback. But Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
Show him for us. He's going to get me.
Now the former Jet running back. This is Chris Ivory. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
He got traded to the Dolphins, actually. I think this offseason.
And it's Bortles, the quarterback, slow to get up. Looks like he's going to need a moment or two. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
We got it,
just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
All right, let's give it to them again, boys.
Let's go now!
They run with their short yardage man.
There you go.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So on 4th down, the Jags send out Brad Nortman to punt. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year
Shitty,
is trying to
please
make
go
sure they
in.
draft people
Alright.
charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Brock Osweiler. Of course, he surprised a lot of people, jumping from Denver to Houston in the offseason. Standing 6'7", he's a big threat.
And he's helping break stereotypes down because there is a big stigma, or at least there was in the NFL, about quarterbacks being too tall. And 6'6", 6'5", that's where they kind of was the cutoff. But at 6'7", his ability to move, nimble of foot, good arm, goes back to his days as a basketball player. You remember, he almost went to Gonzaga to play hoops.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 18 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Switch it up. Nice little out route, hopefully. I got Braxton out.
They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. Completion left side to Miller. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Oh, shit.
The play clock's running.
Hey. Thanks. Get the ones with marshmallows. Oh shit. In motion, get it out! Oh yeah.
Now it's Osweiler. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Trying to find a lane, but instead back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Osweiler now to throw on third down. He finds his target, Fuller. A gain of 8 and a first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
that first. Wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay.
First down, Osweiler. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. It'll go as a gain of 12, and it'll give the Texans a first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right.
There you go, Braxton.
Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow.
All right, CJ, you're up.
Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback.
Get up there, boy. Shit.
But in the NFL, you've got to run the entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Draw him off sides. Come on. Go for it. Go for it.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short
Hopkins.
yardage to start things out.
D-Hop. Dude, Dorot's on an out route. Oh, out route. Love it.
Touchdown.
I got creamed on that though.
C.J. Fedorowicz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are in
yeah, I
for
got hit hard.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there.
Okay, break some ribs for the season.
They should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
That's what happens when you don't put them both in pass block though.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
Ooh. I think it's going anywhere.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you.
Good pass rush.
Ready to play.
Oh, Chad Hennessy. Woo! Bortles out with an ankle injury or something.
That's what all the guys are looking for. In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver,
blitz.
but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field,
Good
become
planning.
dependable targets for their quarterbacks, and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another
Come on, DJ Leader.
Henning.
Damn it. Beat your man.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Should have manned up.
Gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So an
Like a little curl route or
throw and
something?
an excellent catch
Yeah, a little
there.
curl route.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly
cover
what
two.
happened on that play.
On first down, this is Ivory.
Yeah, Chris Ivory. Ooh, that was almost a face man.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Come on,
That's
boys.
exactly what you want on a first down
What do we
run.
want to do?
Pick
What do we
up
want to
5 yards,
Send a
bring up
blitz?
2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to
Like
figure
that
out a way to
look.
leverage
Let's
the
go to
guys up
3.
front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Henning. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Chris Ivory that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
All right, let's man him up, see what we can do.
Bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Yes! There you go, Bernardrick.
Intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And here comes the Jags defense as they get back out there.
Okay,
And
they
gave
want
up a
CJ to
touchdown
get it.
last drive.
Ben switch
You kinda
him.
need to hit the reset button after every touchdown given up.
I'm sure he can
Charles.
burn somebody. I don't think he can.
And the way that you phrased it is perfect because from series to series, you can reset how the game is going to go. If you gave up a touchdown before, it doesn't mean you have to do it again. And if you made a great play
Give him
before,
trap now.
you have to reset again anyway because they're going to attack. So I love the way you phrased it and put it out there. That's what they have to do do in this series.
It's not like when you're playing a video game. You can't hit the reset button here. Let's go.
No, you shouldn't anyway, that's for sure.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
This usually never works.
Almost a tendency breaker.
It's not working today. Oh, that did not like this look at all.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, that was holding. Pass interference, I mean. Pass interference. Come on. Yeah, there you go.
So pass interference on the defense.
That's all over.
Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups. And defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This is not what I wanted to do at all.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Thank you.
Ooh, big hit.
On the grab over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial
Just
spot.
throw it.
Gets his
More on the
drop
out
back
route.
completed. But when you
Out
have
route looks
that
good.
type of height,
Oh, that was close as shit.
if he's willing to take the hits and just
A little more
fire
heat
over
on
the
that.
top, which saves him time and actually completes the
CJ
play a little bit
Liz,
quicker
CJ
than
Liz,
it
double
normally
covered.
does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw. A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run.
Let's try to get
down the
Lamar
defender, meaning he goes
moving.
right at him and really trying to move him a little bit
Fuller.
to the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out.
Oh, shit, dick ass.
Picked off by Devon House. And his guys will take
Dropped into coverage and got that one good.
5-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep.
I just whomped on him.
Then they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Right.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And
He was
that'll
wide
make
the
it
fuck
third
open,
down.
too. Post route. Fuck it, it's man up.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20. Right there.
Here's a carry
Woo!
for
There you go, John
This is
Simon.
TJ Yeldon. It's a loss of a full. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout.
All right.
It's just
I'm
their
gonna spread it
first,
out
so
now.
two remaining here
Toss one far.
before we get to halftime.
We can get Fuller open, I think.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Got that block.
Fielded
Got
at
that
about the
block.
28. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the
see
Texans
with yard,
take
they
possession.
give me.
And now out comes Houston. And following the
Oh, no interception?
we'll see
Oof.
what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before
I'll
every
chew him
game,
up like
the
this.
team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, Osweiler.
Oh, I had to look at one and two.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the rookie from UCLA, Miles Jack, in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Now it's Osweiler. He's going to sling this deep down. It's caught.
What?
The 25.
I'll take a sack for 7 points.
DeAndre Hopkins as the first half is winding down, and the Texans will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They
Beautiful.
just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Come on, Green Bay.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out.
First time I played this, I played it on All Pro, I think, and only lost one to the Titans. Won the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl. I played the Tennessee Titans in the fucking playoffs. They were so good.
The drive begins with a run by
There's
Ivory.
JJ.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss
This
of
year they're not doing
there,
as well
bringing up
as the
second
last year I
down.
played. Turned up the difficulty a little bit. All right.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you a couple hours south to Orlando, let's check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Jaguars are on the bad end of things at home, but will have 2 quarters to turn it around. The Texans have been the
No
better
rushing
team,
yards.
though, and will try to maintain the lead in the second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Texans take it early in the second. Quick pass, and Fedorowicz comes up with the catch. And it's going to be caught for the touchdown. Texans up by a touchdown. Jaguars with the ball early in the second. Robinson's got nobody around him on the catch, and that connection will lead to a gain of 14 yards. There would later be a pick to end the drive. Third and long. Hopkins the target here. He gone. Texans up now by 14.
He gone.
So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio.
Oh,
we'll go back
ball
now
back.
to Everbank
Okay.
Field for the start of the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
How do you know I'm sending out that personnel, huh?
Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Ah, Osweiler. Throw off my back foot. What'd I do?
C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly
Yeah, I shouldn't
the
set
reason
my
why
feet
they
too
have
well.
the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe
Try
go
it,
to the
change
run
it
game a
up,
little more.
forward.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
Woo! What a fucking catch. Holy shit.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
It's a 5-receiver
All right,
set.
CJ.
3 to the left, 2 to the right.
No, I'm out.
They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. And he's got it over the middle.
That was almost a pick.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Hello? Hey, what's up? Yeah. Okay.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
That makes sense.
Miller, the lone setback. On 1st down, Osweiler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you put pressure on them and make it tough.
This is one of my favorite plays. I always send Fuller in a streak, so he spreads out the safeties or cornerbacks. I got Fedorowicz, I got Miller as my hot route.
Again on 2nd and 10 now, it's Osweiler on the right.
Nice little clear outs.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4.
It's like the easiest read I've ever seen before in my life. And then, of course, the switch.
They'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Take Miller for Fedorowicz.
Osweiler will throw again. Completion left side to Miller. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Hit him again.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Completes it to Miller. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Texans are going to have a first.
My line's doing pretty good.
For a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. A first down carry now for Miller.
Missed that hole big time.
Here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I'd have to say they're feeling
Who does it want? It wants CJ.
Right. Things are in sync, aren't they? Teams winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one.
She's in formation right there.
Turn and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
God, hate throwing these type of passes. They scare the shit out of me.
Back and 3 tight ends. Now Osweiler.
Because of that. Because of that. God, I hate throwing this type of routes.
He's at the 50, 30, the 20,
Just Matt Schaub'd it.
10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play.
Oh, no. All right, let's finish this game.
Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Oh, Jabroni.
I think he's got limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
It's okay, I'll be done soon.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set.
I just fucked up and threw a pick six from the fucking red zone.
Through the pick six. Obviously,
oh, there it goes. Tell me about it.
Just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because
this is my favorite play.
You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Now Osweiler on second down. Miller on the catch over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down. So completion on second down, that brings up third. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, Osweiler.
Oh, Dorwitz.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Boy, a curious decision to go for.
He got it.
Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
It's worth a challenge, right?
Good. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses.
Nope. Man, fucking up.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Look.
Hitting.
Get to him. Shit.
And it is incomplete.
14-10.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. And Myers able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And here comes the Texans now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down,
all
when
over
they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
no second read at all.
The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And Miller with it over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On the counter, it's Miller.
God damn it, Miller.
Will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Osweiler. Hopkins on the grab over the
Another
middle.
bad look, man.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here.
Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Shit. Whoa, what did I just do? Spike the ball?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Osweiler. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Yeah.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
7 yards on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll run for it here. This is Prosh, the fullback. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
He's got more yards than Lamar Miller the entire game.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
Miller, the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. Time for a break. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep it with Miller on first down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout.
Good time to call a timeout.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Right, definitely going to be hot.
Oh, Osweiler going to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Osweiler to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Do not jump off sides to the field line. Sorry.
Here's Miller. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I go for it.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
It's run 2 out right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Osweiler.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus.
He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Yeah,
here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want.
Under pressure,
safety.
Thank you,
JJ.
he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So just nowhere to escape the pressure that time. He goes down for a safety, and that should all but do it here in this one.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you're right. Now they have to kick it away, and this one definitely looks like a lost cause.
Here's the Jaguars defense as they get ready to set up shop. And they were back in the red zone last time defensively, but they were able to get that 4th down stop.
Gave up no points in a situation where you expect at least 3 to go on the board. I have a feeling that after that stop, maybe a few taunts went across the way that said, maybe next time, guys, you might want to kick it.
We'll see if they can get another stop on this drive.
Yeah, I'm just like the real Texans.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take...
I didn't get any sacks. And that concludes that broadcast.